Now we have to solve this question in which we have been asked to simplify the following question by justifying each step. So it means that you are not allowed to solve it directly, but you have to do the each step and you have to justify it. Means you have to write it as well, that which type of step you have taken here. So let's see what is the solution. So our question is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 whole divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5. Since we have to justify each step, so we'll be doing it. At first, you have to see the multiplicative identity. So what is the multiplicative identity? You have to multiply with 1. Every fraction will be multiplied to 1. So again, you have to write these statements. This is 1 by 4 multiplied to 1, because 1 is the multiplicative identity which has no effect during the multiplication. The whole total number remains the same. So minus 1 by 5, again this is also multiplied to 1. Similar is the case with the denominator, that is 1 by 4 multiplied to 1. Sorry, it was in the numerator it was plus. So minus 1 by 5 multiplied to 1. And since you have been asked to justify each step, so you have to write these steps, which type of steps you have taken here. You have taken the multiplicative identity, so must mention it. So in this phase we have taken the multiplicative identity, the concept of multiplicative identity has been taken. Now in the next step, you see here that here we are having 1, 2, 3 and 4 ones. And whenever we are going to solve about this one, this will be going to be converted into the multiplicative inverse. How we can do it? Let's see. That for example here 1 by 4 is written. And here 1 by 4 is written, which is going to be multiplied with this 1. So 1 by 4 multiplied to 1. And in the next, it is written, next fraction is written 1 by 4 multiplied by 1, and 1 by 5 multiplied by 1. So since you have to equalize the denominators of both of these, for this purpose, you have to convert this 1 into in the situation where this 1 by 4 is going to be multiplied with 5 and 1 by 5. So that this 4, 5 is 20. It is going to be converted into 20, because the least common multiple of both these denominators means 4 and 5 is 20. Because whenever you are going to solve for the denominator, for the LCM, what is the method for that? That 4 and 5. And these are not having any common factor. So what is this? That these are going to be directly multiplied with each other. As you may do this process as well. 4, 1 is 4, while 5 is not the multiple of 4. So again 5 and 1 is not the multiple, while 5, 1 is 5. So 4, 5 is 15. 4, 5 is 20. 4 multiplies 5 is equal to 20. So you have to make both of these denominators to be 20. For this purpose, you have to replace this 1 with the multiplicative identity inverses of each other. That this 1 by 4 is going to be multiplied to 1, and 1 is going to be converted into 5 multiplied by 1 by 5. 5 multiplied to 1 by 5. And I suggest you to use the brackets here. Next is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 multiplied to 1. So in place of 1, you should write 4 multiplied by 1 by 4. Why? Because both are multiplicative inverses of each other. Multiplicative inverses are those quantities which are resulting, when they are multiplied with each other, they are resulting in the multiplicative identity, which is equal to 1. Okay, in the whole denominator, the same procedure is going to be followed. That 1 by 4 multiplied by 5 cross 1 by 5, because 1 is equal to 5 cross 1 by 5. And 1 by 5 multiplied to 4 cross 1 by 4, and I have suggested you to use the brackets, properly use the brackets here. So which type of property you have used here? You have used the property of multiplicative inverse. You must name the properties here, must have to mention. Okay. Now we'll be using the property of multiplicative identity. That here you can see this is written 5 cross 1 by 5. 5 cross 1 by 5. So it can be written as 5 over 5. 5 divided by 5. Why? The reason is that whenever we are having, on the rough side I am doing that, whenever we are having A cross 1 by B, then according to the property of the real numbers, it can be written as A by B, and so on. So we are going to do it. So this is 1 by 4 1 by 4 multiplied to 5 by 5. And then plus 1 by 5 multiplied to 4 by 4. Similarly, in the whole denominator, we will be doing the same procedure, that 1 by 4 multiplied to 5 by 5. Minus 1 by 5 multiplied to 4 by 4. So you have used this property which I have already mentioned. This property has been used. As A cross 1 by B is equal to A by B. Anyhow, now what will be the next procedure? That will be multiplying the numerators with each other while denominators with each other of the same fractions. Let's see that here you see that this is 1 by 4 multiplied by 5 by 5. So here you can multiply these two quantities 1 and 5 with each other in the numerator here, while their denominator is 4 cross 5. So this is the denominator. 4 and 5 are the denominators. So you can write it as 1 cross 5 divided by 4 cross 5, and similar pattern is going to be followed for 1 by 5 cross 4 by 4, which is equal to 1 cross 4 divided by 5 cross 4. And in the whole denominator, you will be following the same procedure. So this is 1 cross 5 divided by 4 cross 5 minus 1 cross 4 divided by 5 cross 4. So which property you have used here? You have used this property, which is the property is A by B multiplied to C by D can be written as A multiplied to C divided by D multiplied to D. This property has been used in this step. Next is now you have to do the symbol multiplication procedure. So 1 cross 5, 1 multiplied to 5 is equal to 5. So this is 5 divided by 4, 5 is 20. 4 times 5 is 20. So 5 divided by 20, and then this plus, this is plus, then is 1 cross 4. So 1 cross 4 is equal to, means 1 times 4 is equal to 4 divided by 5, 4 is 20. Similarly, in the whole denominator, this is 1, 5 is 5. So you have to write is here to be 5 divided by 4, 5 is, this is 4, 5 is 20. So you write 20. Next is minus symbol. So use the minus symbol, negative. Then here the numerator is 1 cross 4. So must write 1 cross 4 is equal to 4 divided by 5 times 4 is 20. So must write 20. So you have done the symbol multiplication. So you don't need to write the property here. For the next step, again you will be using the property. And what is that property? That you will be using so you can see this 5 by 20. 5 by 20 can be written as 5 cross 1 whole divided by 20, or simply you may write it as 5 cross 1 by 20, because we are using the concept of the multiplicative identity here again. So in this question, you will be facing again and again the concept of the multiplicative identity as well as the multiplicative inverse. So this is 5 cross 1 by 20 and 4 cross 1 by 20 in the whole numerator. Now I will be going toward the whole denominator, and this can also be done with the same property, that 5 cross 1 by 20 minus 4 cross 1 by 20. Which property used has been used here? The property of multiplicative identity. So must write the property of multiplicative identity. So now in the common language we say it as that this is 1 by 20 is written on the right side of this fraction, while the 1 by 20 is written also here, which is going to multiply 4. So 1 by 20 and 1 by 20, this is common. And in the concept of the real numbers, in the properties of the real numbers, I told you that you will be using the wording of distributive property. And since 1 by 20 is written on the right side of each, therefore we'll be saying that this will be the right distributive property. So 1 by 20 is common, so you are writing it as 1 by 20. And remaining is, so since from here you have taken 1 by 20 outside of this system, outside of the brackets, so remaining is 5. So 5 is left here. So you have to write simply in the first fraction, you will be writing the 5, only 5. Then next is symbol is plus, so use the plus symbol here, plus. Next is 4 cross 1 by 20. Since you have taken 1 by 20 as common, means it is following the distributive property. So 4 is left here. So inside the brackets, 4 is left because 1 by 20 has gone outside of the bracket. Therefore, 4 is left. Similar procedure is going to be followed for the whole denominator, because here the 1 by 20 and 1 by 20 both are having the 1.20. So you can write 1 by 20 outside of the bracket on the right side. So this is 1 by 20 outside, while the remaining which are left inside the brackets are, this is having 5 because 1 by 20 has gone outside. So 5, then the symbol is minus. So minus, and again this this number is 4. So you must write 4, number 4. Therefore, so you know this 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So this is 9 multiplied to 1 by 20. While in the denominator, this is 5 minus 4. What is 5 minus 4? This is actually 1. So 1 multiplied to 1 by 20. So now you see here that the numerator and denominator both are having 1 by 20, which is same to each other. So you can cancel both of these, because in the real number properties we have studied that whenever the same quantity has been written in the numerator as well as denominator, then that quantity is going to be cancelled with each other. So 1 by 20 in the numerator and 1 by 20 in the denominator have been cancelled with each other. So you are left with 9 by 1. And must mention the name of the property. What is the name of the property? The cancellation property. This is the cancellation property. And I'm sorry, I have not written here that this is basically the right distributive property, which we had, because 1 by 20 has been taken common. So this is right distributive property because it has been taken common on the right side of the fractions. Right distributive property. Anyhow, so we have this is cancellation property. After cancellation, we have 9 by 1, and again, you very well know that whenever some real number is going to be divided by 1, it is same to it. It means 9 by 1 is equal to 9. So this has been solved. That is your required answer. So we have done the second part of the sixth question. I hope you have found it to be very easy. If you still find any confusion, and you may contact me you may ask the questions from me. You must not be very much tensed about it because I have the solution and I will be teaching you in different ways. If you still find any confusions, I'll be trying to make the understanding to your brain. Thank you very much and goodbye.